What happens when visa appointments for an entire nation get cancelled overnight? A dramatic row between US and Colombia has thrown thousands of travel plans into chaos, and the story is only heating up. The US Embassy in Colombia cancelled hundreds of visa appointments on Monday. This drastic move follows a weekend standoff over deportation flights carrying Colombian nationals. Frustrated visa seekers who had traveled long distances to Bogotá were handed letters citing Colombia's refusal to accept deportation flights as the reason for the cancellations. By Monday evening, Colombia's Foreign Affairs Ministry confirmed it was deploying a military plane to San Diego to collect deportees stranded in the US. This decision came after intense diplomatic tensions over the weekend. Colombian nationals require visas to enter the US, and appointments at the Bogota embassy already take up to 2 years to secure. Those whose appointments were cancelled may now face several more months of uncertainty. Many Colombians expressed anger over the cancellations. Elio Camelo, who had traveled from Cali, criticized President Gustavo Petro for failing to protect citizens' interests. Mauricio Manrique, another affected traveler, described the situation as deeply uncertain after traveling 600 kilometers to Bogota for his appointment. The standoff began Sunday when Colombian President Gustavo Petro refused to allow two US Air Force planes carrying deportees to land. Petro argued the US must guarantee the dignified treatment of deported migrants. He also condemned footage of deportees arriving in Brazil with shackles on their legs. US President Donald Trump responded sharply, calling for emergency 25% tariffs on Colombian exports and threatening enhanced customs inspections. He also vowed to revoke the visas of Colombian officials unless deportation flights resumed. By Sunday night, tensions eased slightly. Colombia agreed to resume deportation flights under terms dictated by the US, including the use of military planes. While the US has paused tariffs, other measures like visa restrictions on Colombian officials and stricter customs inspections remain in place until the first deportation flight lands successfully. The State Department has yet to confirm when visa appointments will resume. Meanwhile, over 1.6 million Colombians legally traveled to the US last year, highlighting the close ties between the two nations. This unprecedented visa crisis raises questions about the balance of diplomacy, trade, and human rights in international relations. Stay tuned as this story develops.